In the glamorous world of Hollywood, where flashbulbs are always aimed at the stars, there are still moments that make fans' hearts ache. The news of Sam Heughan's serious accident, the famous actor of Outlander, shocked the entire fan community. But perhaps the person most heartbroken at that moment was Caitriona Balfe, his co-star of more than a decade. It was a peaceful Friday afternoon in London. Caitriona had just finished a photo shoot promoting a luxury brand. Her phone kept ringing, but she didn't pay attention until her assistant approached her, her face showing concern. "Kate, you need to hear this," the assistant whispered. On the phone screen, the news headline. Sam Heughan had an accident while participating in a charity sporting event. He is in critical condition. Caitriona stood still for a few seconds. The world around her seemed to stop. She felt her legs go weak, her whole body tremble. In front of dozens of people in the studio, her eyes were red, unable to stop the sudden flow of tears. For more than 10 years, Sam and Caitriona were not only co-stars but also each other's spiritual support. They both experienced countless long days of filming in the deep forest, endured the harsh cold of Scotland, or stressful scenes. Sam once said in an interview, "Kate is the only person who understands me best throughout this journey. Without her, I could not be Jamie Fraser." In contrast, Caitriona also emphasized many times that Sam was the best companion. They shared joys, even secret pains that outsiders never saw. Therefore, when she heard the news of the accident, Caitriona's heart was broken. In that moment, all the halo, all the schedule became meaningless. She just wanted to be by his side immediately. The car sped through the night, turning through the busy streets. Caitriona sat in the back seat, her hands clasped tightly. The phone kept ringing, calls from the press, from acquaintances, from colleagues. But she didn't pick up. All she could think about was Sam. In her mind, images of the times they laughed together on the set appeared. His warm laugh, his energetic eyes, and the way he always protected her when faced with difficult situations. A question repeated in her mind: if he really leaves, what should I do? When Caitriona entered the hospital, dozens of reporters were on standby. Flashlights were flashing everywhere, shouts calling her name resounded. But she heard nothing, saw no one. Her heart was only directed towards the emergency room door, where Sam was lying between life and death. The doctor came out, his tone serious. "He has severe head and chest injuries. We are doing everything we can. Prepare for the worst." Those words were like a knife cutting deep into Caitriona's heart. She covered her face and cried, her shoulders shaking. In the eyes of those present, it was not just the reaction of a colleague, but also of someone with special feelings in her heart. In the cold waiting room, Caitriona sat quietly in a corner, her hands still shaking. She remembered the first time she met Sam at the casting. At that time, both of them were just two unknown actors. But the way he looked at her, sincere, warm, was deeply engraved in her mind. She remembered the times they had overcome scandals and dating rumors together. They always insisted that they were just friends, but in her heart, she knew that their friendship was deeper than anything. She remembered the charity trips together, how Sam always smiled even when he was exhausted, and how he always let her have the easier part of every activity. Each memory brought tears to Caitriona's eyes. After several tense hours, the doctor announced that Sam was out of danger, but still in a deep coma. Caitriona was allowed to visit him. In the white room, the cold medical lights shone on Sam's pale face. He lay motionless, with IV tubes inserted all over his body. Caitriona sat down by the bed, holding his hand. "Sam, wake up. You can't leave me, leave everyone. You have so many things you haven't done, so many dreams you haven't realized." Tears rolled down, dripping onto his hand. She continued whispering, "You once said I was your support. But actually, you are my support." Day after day, Caitriona remained in the hospital, refusing all advice to leave and rest. Fans from everywhere sent flowers and letters of encouragement. Colleagues came to visit, but when they saw Caitriona sitting there, their eyes fell silent. The press continuously published pictures of her dark eyes, her thin figure, as proof of her deep affection for Sam. The news of Caitriona Balfe couldn't hold back her tears, filled the newspapers, moving fans all over the world. One morning when the golden sunlight filtered through the window, Caitriona, as usual, held Sam's hand and told him about what was happening outside. Suddenly, she felt his fingers move slightly. Her heart stopped. "Sam? Can you hear me?" His eyes slowly opened, blurry but gradually coming into focus. Seeing Caitriona's tear-stained face, he tried to move his lips. "Are you crying?" Caitriona laughed through her tears, bowing her head into his hand. "You idiot, you almost scared me to death." Sam recovered slowly, but every day Caitriona was by his side. The press continued to follow closely, and their story became an inspiration to millions. In a later interview, when asked about that heartbreaking moment, Caitriona paused for a few seconds before answering. "There are things that cannot be expressed in words. Only when you are on the verge of losing someone important to you do you understand how much they truly mean to you." The story of Sam Heughan's accident and Caitriona Balfe's tears was not only shocking news for the entertainment industry. It was also a reminder that, behind the halo, stars also have hearts, and sincere feelings like anyone else. Fans will forever remember that heartbreaking moment when Caitriona could not hold back her tears, and the whole world realized that the bond between her and Sam was a pure, strong love that could overcome all storms.